recently, Trump floated the idea of starting his own TV network, and immediately people started going bananas. They all said, "Oh my God, he wants to start a state-run media. How very authoritarian, how dictatorial. He must be Hitler," like they always say. Well, my fellow Americans, I have news for you. Our media is already state-run in a lot of ways. And Zero Hedge just ran a piece exposing one of them. And that's the fact that so many of our intelligence officials get jobs on Fox and CNN and MSNBC and all the other talking head channels when they're done working for the state. They go right from the securest, most secretive briefings to the TV station. And yet we're supposed to believe those TV stations are unbiased and neutral and not state-run at all. This is just a partial list that Zero Hedge gathered. John Brennan is the former director of the CIA, as in one of the craziest, most controversial spy outlets on the planet. He is now a senior national security and intelligence analyst for NBC. John Clapper is the former director of national intelligence, again a crazy high-level state job, and he now works for CNN. Michael Hayden also used to be the director of the CIA and of the NSA, and now he works for CNN too. Fran Townsend was George W. Bush's Homeland Security advisor, and she now works for CBS. Do you get the picture yet? Too bad, because I'm going to keep going just to hammer home this point. James Gagliano is a retired FBI agent who now works for CNN. Mike Rogers was the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, who now works for CNN. Tony Blinken is the former Deputy Secretary of State and former Deputy National Security Advisor, who now works for CNN too. Stephen Hall is a retired CIA chief of Russia operations, who now works for CNN. Philip Mudd used to work for the CIA, and he works for CNN now too. This is just a partial list from Zero Hedge. There are tons more who work for all of the networks, not just CNN, all of them. But okay, I think you get my point now, right? To say that Trump is like Hitler because he floated the idea of state-run TV is to be absolutely clueless about how our media works today. Our government is so intertwined with the media, it's ridiculous. And it's blatant. It's right in our faces. But since they never talk about it, they get to hide in plain sight. Honestly, I personally think having a state-run TV outlet would be much more honest, because then at least, instead of all this totally fake illusion of being unbiased, you know exactly where the angle is coming from and all the money.